Australia's biggest employer says it's bracing for the carbon tax fallout. Small business watched from the sidelines as the big players and powerful lobby groups took their concerns to the Gillard government. Now many small operators are expecting the new world to be one of higher costs and lower profits. Our reporter Andrew Robertson has been gauging their reaction.
$6, thanks, Paul. Thank you very much.
At Hill's Butchers at Maroubra in Sydney's eastern suburbs, owner Ian Ovenstone wonders what lies ahead in the carbon tax world.
The costs are going to go up in deliveries. You know, the price of fuel's going to go up, diesel, petrol, everything's going to go up.
Including one of the biggest inputs for a butcher shop full of refrigerators, which is electricity.
It's already jumped 17%, and this will just make the price of electricity go even higher.
Costs Ian Ovenstone says he'll have to pass on to his customers and hope they'll pay. Next door to Hill's Butchers at G&L Mixed Business, there's an equal amount of uncertainty about the carbon tax.
I think we do need a solution in the long run. We might need something like that, but I think it's a bit of a shock for the people right now until they sort of get to understand what's going on.
Like Ian Ovenstone, Layla Dable thinks costs in her business will rise, but she also fears a double whammy as her customers come to grips with the carbon tax.
Customers seems to react to all different situations, and they slow down on buying and things like that. So until they come to fully understand, and then they start spending again.
Increased costs from the carbon tax are a concern across many parts of the small business community. The Council of Small Business of Australia is calling on the government to help educate the sector.
What we've got to get out to small business people as soon as possible is information that they can use to do their business planning, and the information they can use to develop some optimism about the future. And at the moment there's a lot of pessimistic business people out there.
A second worry of COSBOA is that its members in big shopping malls will also carry the can for their landlords.
Our concern is that you're going to have Westfields will push down more costs onto their small business tenants and less costs down onto Coles and Woolworths and the like, which makes us less competitive, which means that we'll have a two-speed economy that's getting wider in the gap.
The carbon tax has drawn a mixed response from the small business community. While people such as Ian Ovenstone and Layla Dable are concerned, a surprising number of small business people I contacted today said they hadn't even considered the tax yet or any impact on their bottom line. At the other end of the spectrum, some small businesses are very much in favour of the tax.
The business that I offer, which is sustainable architecture, which helps people set themselves up to have homes and buildings that will use less electricity and achieve greater comfort, I think my business will actually be greatly improved, and I'm delighted about that.
Carolyn Pidcock believes any carbon tax-related cost increases in her architecture practice will be minimal. She points out that as her company is at the forefront of green design, it's already making substantial cost savings from its voluntary attempts to reduce its carbon footprint.